Hi everybody and welcome back. My name's Alison, the online piano and the online violin tutor. Today I'm going to take you through a really super duper easy violin tab tutorial of Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran. So the link of where to get these from is in the description bar directly underneath this video, and it's all free as usual. If you want to see a performance of me doing this, because I'm not going to play it all the way through today in this video, but if you want to see a video performance I've done of this, there'll be a link coming up now, or if you're on a mobile device and you can't get annotations, I'll put a link directly to that video in the description bar underneath this video. So if you want to know how to play a really easy violin tab version of Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran, then grab your copy and let's get going. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is very briefly take you through violin tab and how it works for those of you who aren't quite sure. Now, the purpose of violin tab is for those of you who maybe can't read music, have maybe just started, not quite got to grips with all of that yet. So this is where the violin tab comes in for you, because you'll be able to play all your favourite pieces without being that proficient in reading music. Now, you do need to know the song for this to work, because obviously there's no rhythm. So your lyrics or the words are going to tell you what the rhythm is. So if you know the words, or you know how the song goes, you can use the words for your rhythm. So above the words you'll see numbers, and those numbers are going to refer to what finger you're going to be putting on the violin, and what string will be directly above that as well. So you'll see like a D and an A, a D, a G, that kind of thing. So the words will tell you when, the numbers above it will tell you what finger, and the letters above that will tell you what string. So that's that really. There's 2 pages that go with this, and I've given you the full song. So I've done verse 1, verse 2, because verse 1 and verse 2 are slightly different. Then I've written out a chorus. Underneath I've written that you repeat verse 1 and verse 2 again, repeat the chorus, all that kind of thing. And then you end with that little bit at the bottom. So if you were playing along with the original track, then you should be able to do so with this, because you can follow this exactly and it will take you from start to finish. The other thing I need to mention is that the second finger on the E string must be back. What that means is that the first finger normally goes here on the E string, the second finger is going to be in its back position. In other words, it means that the second finger is going to be close to the first finger, and that is really important, because if you just have your second finger kind of anywhere on the string, then it won't sound right. So the rest of the fingers go in their normal spaces, like the 1 will go on the dot and the 3 will go on the dot, but the second fingers on the E string, will all be back. The rest of the second fingers will all be stretched. Okay, so I'll take you through the first couple of lines, and then I'll give you some close-ups. So when your legs don't work like they used to before, so when is a second finger on the D string, and that's in its normal sort of, let's say, stretched position. In other words, it's close to the third finger, and that's starting on the D string. And then your legs don't is all on A. Back to a second finger on the D, which is stretched. The G, second finger for G, that's also stretched. And I can't sweep you off of your feet. So can you see how the tab is working? So I'm just using the words to tell me the rhythm, and then when I use the words, I'm putting the right finger above it on the string. Then will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? So it's the second finger on D. Your is an open A. Mouth is 1. Still. Remember, second finger stretched on D. Second finger onto the G. And then will your eyes smile from your cheeks? That's verse 1, just a little bit of verse 2. So remember that second finger there is a back. It does say with a little B. So that's pretty much that with the verse 1 and verse 2. If I just go through a little bit of the chorus. think most of you are getting the idea of that. I'll give you a close-up of the fingers now. I'll just play a couple of lines of the verse and I'll play a couple of lines of the chorus. Okay, so from the start, when your legs don't work like they used to before. And I can't sweep you off your feet. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? So the chorus. And so on. So that's pretty much it. You know, do with this what you will. You might find that some of the notes or some of the fingerings that I put up above some of the words might not be exactly to your taste, but remember that I've taken a song, I've condensed it into not only from a singer to an instrument like the violin, but also I've put it into easy tab as well. I hope you enjoyed my easy tab tutorial on Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran. I've got loads of other tutorials on tab tutorials as well, so there'll be a playlist linked underneath this video if you want to check those out. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.